1,000 days sober. Yeah, that's kind of new. I'll take it. We recently did a video with Corey talking about her first 1,000 days of sobriety. And one of the best parts about having this channel is that we're able to document sort of the big numbers. Every time we reach a milestone in sobriety, you guys are first to hear about it. So now it's my turn to reach 1,000 days. And I think I could give you like a couple of high points of how we've gotten here and why I think we'll continue to be successful in our sobriety to come. Just so you know, 1,000 days of sobriety equals to 1,440,000 minutes. Yeah, I'd say I've done my time. But first and foremost, let me remind you that if you're on this journey of sobriety, you can't forget where you come from. You know, for me, when I think about 1,000 days, well, to me that's just a vanity number. In the past, I have to remember that 3 years ago, I was not in such a great place. I was living in an apartment, and I didn't have any money, you know, power going in and out, and no like food in the fridge, and I was getting ready to lose a job slash go into a job that I would lose later on. I mean, alcohol took me to some really dark places. So if you've made it this far, just remember, every day counts. 24 hours. That's sort of the scale that we work on as addicts. And not that I, can't tell you that 1,000 days is a big deal. For me, it is. It's a big deal. But we've got a long way to go and a long life to live. So let's count it day by day. So while 1,000 days is wonderful, I've still got another 24 hours to go for my next goal, right? 1,001. Couple of key things to keep like on your map if you're on the journey to sobriety. I didn't do this alone. I did this with the help of a lot of wonderful individuals who were willing to put their lives, sort of aside for a couple of minutes and talk to me about the things that were going on in my life. And if I had tried to do this by myself, and I did in the beginning, I would have failed miserably. So remember, surround yourself with wonderful people that are like-minded, and you'll probably be more successful on the road to sobriety. After surrounding yourself with a lot of people that are successful, make sure that you open a line of communication. I find that the only way I stay outside of my head, which is a dangerous place to be when you're in addiction, is to open a line of communication with people that I trust. Talk about the things that are going on in your heart and mind, because when you open up a chain of dialogue, you'll find that every time you're a little bit vulnerable, you build more strength. So stay vulnerable, because vulnerability breeds strength. The last and final thing that I've done to sort of stay sober this entire 1,000 days is I've built on hobbies and habits that have kept me out of self. I think that the biggest problem with a lot of addicts is that when they get alone, they get really bored and they don't have anything to do. So sometimes finding hobbies and things that you're really interested in can mean the difference between having an afternoon where you just feel loathing and you feel that like real lonesome, like I want to isolate from everyone, and then the other side being, I want to get out and do something fun. So let's build some hobbies and habits. Hey guys, we wanted to take 10 seconds to thank our friends over at Clean Cause. Clean Cause is on a mission to empower people to pursue their passions. Every time someone drinks Clean Cause for a pick-me-up, they'll get 160 milligrams of organic better caffeine to pursue their daily passions. More importantly, they'll be funding sober living scholarships to empower individuals to pursue a life free from addiction. If you'd like to get into some of their really cool flavors and check them out, click our affiliate link down below and get a discount while you're at it. Thanks. Those hobbies and habits included 3 specific things. One was being creative. I found the need to paint and draw again. I haven't done that in a long time. I felt the burnout after going to school for a long time for graphic design and painting, but I found a need for that in my life. I also get in the outdoors. Corey and I, my partner here, my soon-to-be wife, we get outside and we go hiking, we see the mountains, all kinds of stuff, and we found that filling up the car with a tank of gas was cheap and a ready way to get out of ourselves and see the world around us. That third hobby that I found to keep me sober was to spread the message of sobriety. It sort of was encompassing everything together. I got to use my creative side while still talking about the things that we do on the outdoors, and then showing people how to stay sober by being sober. And it's fun to document this stuff and put it onto a channel where it's free and people can look back and just say, hey, wow, there's an example of somebody who really tried to live their best life. Along the way, though, don't think that that life sort of takes a turn every now and again and throws things in your way. We've seen a lot of different things in sobriety. I can't say that it's been easy. I'd say that the road gets easier along the way. Cravings disappear and you find ways to get around those needs for alcohol and said whatever drugs that you use. That being said, life has never just been easy, and it has thrown some roadblocks in the way, like watching other people fail. We've seen other friends of ours try to do this sober thing and they haven't. They failed and failed miserably. Other people have died. For us, we've had money issues along the way. We've had people in and out of our lives. It's a rocky road, but the truth is that the longer we stayed sober, the easier it was to handle life on life's terms, and we got better at it. Because I don't know if you know this, but the longer you practice something, the better you get. If not even 1% better somewhere along the way. That's what we've done. We've practiced and practiced has made perfect. I want you to know that it is possible for you to get sober. And I hope that by watching this channel, maybe you find some info on something to help you out along the way. Maybe you even just, I don't know, feel that you're worth it by watching us try to do this thing and do the best that we can, and then maybe in some way teach you the same. Anyway, that's all I've got for today. So thanks for watching. Happy 1,000 days sober, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.